welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. This is a horror movie review. Today we're going to be having a look at the original Evil Dead, directed by Sam Raimi and starring Bruce Campbell. This is a very low budget horror film, and I'll point out from the beginning, as with most low budget, now I don't class this as a B movie, but it could really be classed as that in some ways, but with a lot of these films, I won't judge them on the higher budget blockbusters that you come out, even at the same time. Even though this is an older film, I think 1981 it was made, certainly around then anyway. So I have to base it on the budget that it had, and obviously the time it was released. So a lot of people mistakenly think the Evil Dead first film is actually a bit of a comedy. It isn't. That was its two sequels. We've got gradually more sort of comedic as the series went on. This one is a straight horror film, and I actually think it's pretty damn scary. Certainly when you think at the time that it's made and the effects that it's got. Now, being such a low budget film and being pretty old now, the effects have dated fairly badly, and certainly some of the sort of stop motion, you won't find it scary these days, and the effects, if we're picking holes in this film, you'll go from a severed, obviously doll's head to a woman with makeup for the shot and things like that, and then the makeup will look significantly different in shots. So yes, you have to sort of bear that fact in mind, but it's still a fantastic film and pretty damn scary, as I say. Essentially, the story basically is a sort of a group of friends go to a remote cabin in the woods, and Cabin in the Woods was kind of based on this, to be honest. I don't think that this is just a standard horror trope. And there they uncover the Necronomicon, which is essentially a kind of evil Bible, I guess. It's a grimoire which essentially releases demons from the woods, and they attack the group. And one by one they get either possessed or killed, and it's very, very over the top, loads and loads of blood. It's pretty horrific, but maybe for the time it was quite aggressive. This actually got banned in the UK. It was actually one of the first film to be classed as a video Nazi, and stirred up a whole mess of trouble leading to the Video Nasty Act in the UK. So it actually has some historical value, this film. Now, one of the key scenes in this film which got people riled up was actually a tree rape scene. Yes, you heard me correctly. So I won't go into any more detail about that. But it's for its time it was considered obscene. These days it's kind of you just think, it's a bit maybe a bit jumpy, but it's fairly tame by probably today's standards. Now, I always say this is what the definition of a cult film. Absolutely brilliant. So well made for the budget that it had. The lead actor, Bruce Campbell, such a charismatic actor. Okay, a bit cheesy, maybe a little bit over the top, but that's part of the film and it's part of the fun. And I think that maybe that's why people think of it as a horror comedies, because he's very over the top. And although this film really didn't have so much comedic elements, I still say that there are some things that are maybe not funny, but they'll kind of maybe put a smile on your face. Fantastic film. I actually prefer the second one over this one, and have a look at my Evil Dead 2 review to see why. But let me know which one you think's the best, and I look forward to seeing your comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.